timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Started the stream and straight had time to fix my adjustment.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Yeah, I know I'm putting no stress on that system. Stream and share play, no stress.
From the gun, Jackson. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Or we have like
nobody. Mick Merck sandwich, stream sniping on Mike. Nope.
Who often hold for field goal attempts, can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He got Matt. Who got Matt Breida, yo? Is that new Dre with Matt Breida?
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it.
This bitch is a playbook. I thought this bitch was hard.
Then they drilled him.
Nah, this Arizona. Yes, it is no jet toss in this book, Dummy.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do? Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
You got the next game, y'all.
Everyone's in the line of scrimmage. If he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost
leg sandwich.
But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd stuff, you got to go and make the tackle right away.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what
I mean, I know not to use this book ever again. This bitch is a play.
The preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season.
Nah, not this year.
Downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start.
I ain't played Madden last year.
And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right
I didn't play Madden last year.
5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Flush to his right. Caught right side, it's Snead. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 30 big ones. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Jackson's going to look to run it. They'll take it into the end zone.
I forgot I was playing against Lamar and I had to change to conservative.
Taking it in from the 20. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I got a good QB spot too, though.
Bunch more. That might be what he does in 2020.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
You should have known yourself for that.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you might remember Nick Chubb. He had a heck of a game last year in Week 4 in what turned out to be a 40-25 Browns win over the Ravens.
This thing got, this bitch is, even in the second formation, this bitch is a no double running back formation.
Win their next 12 in a row to finish the regular season at 14-2. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this time he's not going
double teamed him, and yo still got
call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and
outside.
3 to go.
Third down.
From the gun, Mayfield.
I should have thrown it to Kareem Hunt.
That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. You never want to give up a sack.
Yo, when I had Yannick Ngakoue, pressure.
Especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better
I don't even know what
than when
ability
you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
I ain't never changing.
From the gun, Jackson on the slant, able to find Ayuk. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Straight no.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson catches me.
Yo, that bitch was just a play that on him.
10 and all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 70 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
They said somebody modded the Xbox, the new one, to play PS2 games.
Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I ain't hear what you said.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go.
He was in a cloud flat.
So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try to put some pressure on the defense.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, They get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Damn, this bitch is a playbook. Y'all see me just looking through this bitch? There's something in here.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Browns.
Mayfield now from the 50. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete.
I had to get over there some more because I knew Baker would have threw a money.
That's an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from
ain't let
taking
me
off.
through the hole.
It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3
bench
there,
press.
so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And it's 3rd.
He got bench press and 1 step ahead. That's why Saquon can get what you call, right?
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 2nd and 11 now, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Mayfield to his new target, Hooper, for a Cleveland first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10 from the gun. It's a give to Chubb.
Yo, niggas gonna block so I can run the ball.
At the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
What's up? Okay, I'm almost done. I'm in the second half.
The shade inside.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Woo!
From 17 yards out, and the Browns are back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they?
Every time I see him, he lighting up because he pressing him. I'm like, yeah, I thought that thing.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
James, who's that 6'5" safety that came out today? Watkins?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You're under a minute to go
real.
here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
How fast is the team, Dre?
It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same
6-5
time, I don't
safe.
like the odds. I like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Damn, bro. Hold up.
New contract, Myles Garrett in there to take him down.
There's Myles Garrett forcing another offensive lineman to yell, look out.
Dang, it's me.
As he ends up putting him on the deck. 30.5 sacks in his first 3 seasons. Easily one of the best 3-down defensive ends in the NFL.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Lamar.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looks pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat
Yo,
the offense
yo, this game fake as shit, yo.
Thought there were some holes in the defense.
No, he don't. He ain't got no fucking abilities yet.
See if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do
That
just
thing,
that.
so that game's so
Last run
fake,
good
yo.
for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe
Yes,
change up some
Dominic,
blocking
I'm
assignments,
telling you, that
run
thing
a
really
few
be a
different
same
plays,
game
but stay with
sandwich,
the
yo. I'm
overall
sorry.
essence of the running game.
This is gonna be new. Something new
Mayfield from the
going
gun
on.
on 3rd down. He rifles one that's
Yo,
intercepted.
and he didn't, yo, like, yo,
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
This gonna be a
Obviously
new ass
not what they were
cross.
striving to
Still.
accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counting.
he probably already done washed it
At least where
and
it
just
is.
straight know because it looked the
This will
same.
leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9
Nah,
yards
nigga
on
would
first
change
down.
that shit up and they tie up for
Let's play
everybody
the
to buy
drive.
that
Let's
shit.
give credit all around. But the guy carrying the ball,
You
he
said,
was
I
the
mean,
finisher.
you already
Nice
got it
run.
because you bought this one. Slow.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with now 3 week 1 touchdowns. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
LeBron has earned $435 million in his career at his extension through just playing. 435.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, I know he a millionaire, dummy. I'm a
And
billionaire.
this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
I thought he had a billion. I thought he had a lifetime billion from United.
At their own 23-yard line.
It was a billion, bro. It was a billion.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Yo, Baker's up.
Football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham
No.
that time.
I-
And it's 2nd down.
I'm good
As
on
a
that.
defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes,
And the Ravens
I did, and I got set.
Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
so one quick, easy analysis.
I was doing my reads, and then somehow he brought that block at the last minute.
Another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield now.
Wrong button. I meant to press X, yo. Meant to press X, yo. That jump was a fub, yo. I meant to thought. You know how your tight end usually triangle, yo? God did.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're a back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They go play action now. Jackson throwing middle, but it's incomplete. It was Andrew Sendejo from a strong safety spot able to make the play.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play
Justin Blackman was
and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Oh, you said receiver. Oh. I thought you were talking about. I don't know why I thought about Julian.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
This nigga just blitzing the fuck out of me.
Down to the 7-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid,
fuck on it.
like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the
50? How you know you made that many?
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. At the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, that's why Leak sent that?
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Ravens will add on.
Nope, it's my playbook.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Bitches are playing it.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Gun punch. Oh.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
You so Barry. When the fuck you even have Barry?
You know that's a pay-to-win sign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how you manage to do a set? Pay-to-win sandwich. I mean, nope.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
So
and see
it's on.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They run again on first down, Chubb. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And the trend continues here in the
Cat,
fourth.
cat, cat, bean.
Second and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep
That
feeding
nigga
him
did
the
have like
football?
2,000
They
cards
trust
in
him
his
first and
lineman.
foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
Only
Bottom line
1,400.
is, he
Okay.
takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him. The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver.
It is literally something to run in this playbook. I swear to God, yo. Everything looked the same. No 0-1 traps, no nothing in this bitch.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and just no chance of turning the
And
corner.
jet sweeps with the jet sweeps with the wide receivers. That be like, come
Seems
on.
pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like
Marcus Peters not even like that. I see him play in real life.
what you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Browns on third down. They've hit
You got ran over today?
3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Y'all seen Josh Jacobs hit your ball in the Falcons? I know that shit.
And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has
I
gone.
know that thing felt
Body
good.
language is evident everywhere. This
Nah,
team
they had a
has
clip
really been
in high school. Yo was running the ball, and the defender stopped running in like the end zone. Yo ran his shit over soft. I think you and Lee seen that shit.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper.
Yeah, he
downfield.
didn't even
And Mayfield
contest
again
for
with
it,
the
yo.
interception, his 3rd. It's Chuck Clark picking
Food
it up.
is on.
Down at his own 10-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
a fantastic
Man,
performance.
he ain't
They will enjoy
go
film
up for
session.
that jump.
Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done.
He lost to somebody
And
hard.
by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
No, they beat the
A
Eagles.
very strong gain of 24. Jackson going to get this out to Brown.
Yeah.
And he takes this way down deep
Right.
in Cleveland territory.
Listen, everybody, bro. This is a check down sandwich.
46 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Different story this
It's
time
a
around.
check
He had that huge
down.
gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down.
Mondole.
Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay,
This should be a new ass
Sometimes
strong
it's just a great
close.
play.
A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. The first throw here for the backup Taylor. His throw caught.
Yo.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an
He fumbled. Pick it up. Let's go.
They're able to
Let's
convert
go. Touchdown.
Sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Minutes left to play in this football
Yo.
game here on EA Sports.
Yo, Amos just tight.
That wasn't a touchdown, but he definitely did just throw a
So
dot.
it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns.
Yo, I just.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
I just lit up.
Yo, and it was gonna make me rub off you.
Losing yardage to the 7.
Yeah, he fell this time. I just made him fumble on the kickoff and returned it. I know he.
Look at this, y'all.
That bitch was a hit.
Yeah, I used the Cardinals playbook. This bitch is a play, y'all. I swear to God.
He may try and run for this. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
I kind of thought they was going to have them same plays I was in at 2018, but them bitches a play. Nothing but pistol and jet sweeps.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw
Oh, new ass gun punch.
And he caught it. And he caught it. Yo, get out of here, yo.
Ravens will extend their lead.
A year ago, Lamar Jackson led the league in touchdown passes with 36, and many of those went to his tight end, Mark Andrews, who went to the Pro Bowl in his 2nd season in the league. He led all tight ends with 10 receiving touchdowns in 2019.
Yes, yo, like, yo, and he caught it, Joe.
I say there's no doubt that that is his main target, and he goes to him again for a touchdown connection.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's now 2nd and
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
They fucked over him. I don't even know why they made it. Yeah, but they made that nigga like beginning of the game fast.
Yo.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Tavon Young. Yo, you told him play outside, yo. He just jumped that.
For this defense, CD, that's
Well, this gun bunch is fun, God.
get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they have the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And he's brought down at the 34.